Join us 6:05 p.m. every Monday on Women Radio 91.7 for comprehensive analysis and coverage of local, national, and international sporting events on Sports Radio. Join our experienced sports journalists and experts on Sports Radio 6:05 p.m. every Monday on Women Radio 91.7 for everything sports. Yeah.
When you hear the shout for red in some areas, it could mean good luck or celebration, especially in the Asian culture. But in some areas, red means danger with a lot of noise and a lot of emergency. I'm talking about the EPL right now, and I'm bringing the Western culture into the context of the EPL at the moment. There is a club in England whose nickname is Red. As at this time last year, red for them means celebration. They were celebrating and jubilating because they are most closely to win the league. But right now, in this moment, in this time and season, that red does not mean celebration for them anymore. It means danger. I am talking about Liverpool and Anslot with his boys. At the moment right now, it doesn't even look as if they're going to play in the Champions League next season because they lost again. Slot has been slaughtered several times. And right now, it looks as if there is nothing more for him to be slaughtered again. He has been battered in all areas. The only thing left for him, he has been singing right now, is Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace. This is the Sports Radio Show, your favorite frequency, WFM Women Radio 91.7. I'm your favorite engineer sportcaster, Jeremiah Oluwaferomi Omoniyi. And you know the way we do it, the Sport Cruise program, where we talk about interesting stories. Yes, in the world of sport. I'll talk about football. Don't forget, cricket is there in the news. And this evening, we'll be talking about somebody who understands the game, cricket. We're sharing the light with us about the T20 tournament that is happening right now in Lagos. The Yellow Greens, they are doing so well. The Nigerian team, the Bas Ghana. But aside from that, we look at the developmental area, what has happened to cricket in the last 5 years. But let's leave that aside. We talk about the NWFL too. The Nigerian Women's Football League is in action. A lot of things is happening there. And also the NPFL. Like I said yesterday, I told some friends, I said that the NPFL right now, some clubs like Remo Stars, they're just like a Titanic ship that they're waiting to sink into the ocean because of what is happening to them. The relegation battle is real for Remo Stars, and they are fighting all way to avoid them missing next season. Aside from that, we also put in some perspective into the Moroccan issue, talking about the fact that now CAF has already announced officially, and they've already given the verdict that Morocco is the official legal winner of the CAF, of the AFCON tournament that held this year. Why we leave that alone? I don't want to say this, but I don't have a choice. I have to say this. Arsenal, what happened now? Emma Power now. Okay, I'm not doing the program alone this evening. I have my co-pilot in the studio with me. Somewhere is back. After some little short break, those break it was for meditation, trying to seek the face of the Lord, trying to, like Prophet Samuel, trying to do everything just to make sure Arsenal. Unfortunately, it looks as if Samuel went to anoint Saul, and the thing did not go as planned. Don't worry, you go and now David. David will be the one to bring back the glory days. I also have peace. Unfortunately, yesterday was not peaceful for Arsenal fans. Yesterday was not peaceful for Arsenal fans because you know what happened now? They said that the heart of the wicked shall not rest. Okay, that's it. But Sam, we would like to share something. Let me get your intro this evening. Welcome to the Sports Radio Show, Sam.
Thank you, Jeremiah. It's good to be back again.
Yes.
I can say the way you're just throwing shade, little shade
No, I'm just doing my job, Just
no.
I'm
It's
just doing my
understandable.
job.
It's
Even
understandable.
I'm putting on red, it's solidarity. And that's
It's understandable, but yeah, it's for all Arsenal fans, it wasn't a great day at all. But yeah, we're ready to talk about it, what went wrong, and as you said, I'm not the only one here that will be talking about it. Peace is here, Dami is here, so
No, Dami will
let's.
talk about our own tech bro coach that they employed. You don't worry, leave Dami. You talk. Dami, they employed a tech bro. So she's going to talk about how their tech bro has been taking them. He has been going techie, techie. So that's what he. Okay, peace. Good evening and welcome to the Sport Radio Show.
Good evening to you. Thank you for having me. It's great to be back.
Okay,
Of course, not
okay.
on a high note, but it is what it is. You have to be here to talk about what happened yesterday against Arsenal, against Man City. So a whole lot of
What
stuff.
happened to my club? Is that not your club?
I'm not the owner, now. I'm just a fan. Remember?
Okay.
I'm
The
not
club
the
I
owner.
support. What about
Yeah,
that?
support. Yeah, support. It's not my club. I cannot claim it. It's
You
not
cannot claim it.
to own the club, or I'm part of the board members or something. So I'm just yeah.
Okay. Oh, Dami is in the news. Sorry, Dami is around. Dami, good evening and welcome to the Sport Radio Show. Greet us now, Dami.
I don't blame you, Sha Jeremiah. I'm not blaming you. Why would you blame me?
You're blaming with your tech bro coach.
Oh, okay. No problem. Good evening, everyone, and it's good to be back on the show this evening. And for Arsenal fans, will I even say I understand the loss because I've been there before. But for Manchester United, who are not even chasing anything, but they feel like
have you ever coached?
They feel like Manchester United are not chasing anything, but they feel like they have the right to talk to people who are contending for something meaningful. But then it is what it is. Football is a leveler, so we take it.
So right now, are you guys contending for anything? No, now.
Wait, what are you playing? Jeremiah?
It's Chelsea contend. You guys are back to the status quo
That's
now.
in the FA Cup, though. Just saying. That's in the FA
Wait,
Cup.
please,
They will
just
move on now. Don't worry.
relax.
Their next game, they'll be out by their next game. Don't worry. That one is not. That one is not. You don't need to bargain all those things. You guys be
rival. That's what you are.
Please, rival. We can start bantering everybody like this, just throwing everybody. Man City fans, my people, you can call it.
That's why you got knocked out by Grimsby Town, Abi.
Thank you. They got you got to the final and go. Did you win it? No. Are we in the same category? Yes. It is only the winners that I recognize. As long as you did not win something, you are just a partaker. You are just a participant. You're not a winner. You participated. That's it now.
They got the handshake. Yeah.
Know your place. Don't let someone get angry. Someone lives in London. He's still trying to understand what really happened. Sorry.
I'm still trying to.
You have lost this battle. Sorry.
The
Lord will eventually do it finally for you guys. But I would recommend you start serious prayers. I would recommend it. Right now, I think Arsenal's problem is nothing but prayers. I recommend it. 7 days fasting dry. After this one, the next 7 days you will only be on fruits. Another 7 days you will be on water. So for 21 days you will not eat proper food. We will be eating. But Arsenal, you will be on
there's 7 games. There's 7 games left, meaning there's 21 points up for grabs. So it's serious prayer and fasting.
See the calculation. For you to earn 21 points, you have to go fasting 21 days.
Stay anointing.
Please call in.
Anointing. Right down.
Arsenal is bringing out the prophetic in me. Okay, let's start with the local stories before we go fully and talking. Somewhere and everybody were drinking, enjoying themselves, Arsenal bought that place. Arsenal fans were there. Me, I was just there on my own. They invited me, as a sportsman. I was just there enjoying myself, chilling, chilling with the big boys. Unfortunately, the people that occupied the front seat before the game, they were not the one that sat in the front at the end of the game. There was a switch. By the time that those two goals came in, power change ends. Man City took over, and Arsenal fans, they just relegated themselves. They just sat down quietly and they left quietly, including my uncle. He left quietly. But anyways, it is fine. Everybody will be fine. Okay, let's start about the local stories right now. Let me put it to you that the General Assembly of the Nigerian Football Federation will held today at the DSP Alamesiba Banquet Hall in the Government House in Yenagoa, Bayelsa. Yes, talking about the fact that in honor of the late Super Eagles coach, Chief Adegboye Onigbide, and former Nigerian captain, MON himself, Harry Iwosu. Yes, and also the stakeholders who are passed in a few months to salute the president of Nigeria, of the country, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his high consideration towards sport, especially football, in the country. Don't forget the fact that about the bonuses, about the gifts, about the promises that the president fulfilled, for the last term, for the AFCON squad who finished second, yes, and also about other things that the president has been doing in promoting football and sport development in the country. And also the host, talking about the Bayelsa State Governor, talking about His Excellency Senator Duoye Diri, who also came into the picture to support and to encourage the Congress, and also for bringing the Congress to Bayelsa, which the NFF and the Sport Commission commended and applauded for the fantastic work that the governor himself did. And also talking about the Deputy Governor, His Excellency Pastor Peter Tubo Akpe, who also was also present for his kind works and in that event. We also had dignitaries that attended. You had the likes of Barrister Matthew Bakala, SAN, and Mr. Emmanuel Dada Obafemi, that's from the North Central, Alhaji Babagoni Grema, and Barrister Benjamin Sag from the Northeast, Bature Musa and Professor Abdulmalik Awa from the Northwest, while Honorable Justice Sidi Aneke and Arize Azubike and Nubere Esquire from the Southeast, and Honorable Dr. Akogmo Olubenga Omole and Abayomi Akin Omiyomi from the Southwest as well, while Aribaye Peter Great Temede and Ayi Akpayam also from the South. Also, yes, the Congress also approved the proposal by the Executive Committee for the status of the 2026 Elective Congress of the Nigerian Football Federation in Lafia and Nasarawa, and that's coming September 26, 2026. An unanimous vote of confidence was also passed by the NFF Executive Committee, led by its president, Alhaji Ibrahim Musa Guzo, MON, for their ongoing efforts in robustly developing the game of football across all lengths in the country. Although I actually want to ask Dami that, do you think that NFF has really done well under Guzo in the last 2 years? Especially looking at the fact that the election is coming right now. Can we say that we've gotten to the height that Nigeria needs to get to, or we've experienced a significant retrogression in that regard? Can we talk about that in the next 2 minutes before I bring in Akan, to where we talk about cricket at the moment? Well, Dami, are you still there?
Yes, Jeremiah, I absolutely understand what you are saying, but if you are to go by mileage and the success of what we have experienced in recent years, and also the unwanted record of missing out of the World Cup back-to-back consecutively, something
unwanted.
Yeah, it is unwanted because it is something
I thought I actually unwanted it now.
That we have not done, and with the fact that he just even got re-elected again, still has like 3 years to go. So it's a judgment that we can actually appropriate him some applause, and also we can also talk about some of the things that has been done poorly. Let's take WAFCON, for example, when the Super Falcons were clamoring for top-tier friendlies to play before the WAFCON tournament, and they were not able to, secure any friendlies. Let's talk about MPFL. Let's talk about NWFL that got postponed for a while because some players were at the national team. Let's talk about NNL. Let's talk about NLO. Let's talk about the FIFA Go project that has actually caused ruckus among the fans. This and so many others, some of the things that we need to look at for us to say if Gusa and his board has done well, or they are still tailing behind the past administration that they took behind for. But for me, all in all, I applaud him at some spaces that he has done in terms of welfare for Super Eagles, during the last AFCON, in terms of, trying to get stability for managerial appointment. He has done well in those areas, but so much still needs to be done.
Okay. Well, we'll leave that. We know we cannot end the conversation about when it comes to the to football development, and even based on stakeholder issues in Nigeria. We'll leave that. We'll come back to that later. But let's talk about the Nigerian Premier Football League. One of my friends already called me Mr. Titanic, and the reason is because I already said that when you are playing in the Nigerian league, you are just like a ship in the body of water. You can eventually end up as like Titanic. You might start well and do not finish well. It's possible. You might start well and finish well. You might even start bad and finish well. It depends on if you are able to part every holes, every gaps, every loopholes that wants to expand, that wants to bring in water into your ship. Let's talk about the Nigerian Premier Football League, and we have Wiki Torres against Barao. It ended in a barren draw. Barao went ahead to dig. I don't want to say they went to steal a point, but that was what happened eventually. Let's the name Barao. Okay. But okay, let's all go Calibat and Ikorodu City in a game that really turned to some little bit of disagreement, where the coach had to tell the players to leave. That's talking about Ikorodu City. Told his player to leave the pitch for a while due to some decision from the referee. Then the 2-2 there, Ikorodu City were leading. They were already eyeing to get another maximum point like they did to Enyimba the last time. Canopilas also defeated Enyimba by 2-0. Warriors played a barren draw with Ben Insurance. Plateau United defeated Bayelsa United. Remo Stars, it was really a tough one, but eventually oil of gladness was poured upon them, and they were able to defeat Kwara United by 3-1. Katsina also stunned Shooting Stars by lone goal. Enugu Rangers, the Flying Antelope, they stumbled upon their enemy, Economy Warriors, by 2-0. While Nasarawa United also defeated Rivers United by 4-1. And Abia Warriors, we also saw that defeated Niger Tornadoes by 2-1. The table has experienced a little bit of shift, and we saw that Enugu Rangers, they topped the table with 54 points, whereas after 31 games, while Rivers United with 31 games, second with 52 points. Nasarawa United also 50 points, while Ikorodu City back to the 4th position. Chances of getting a continental ticket looks like it is impossible at the moment. Yes, with 49 points. Abia Warriors 49 points. Shooting Stars Ole Warrior 47 points. And also let's talk about the bottom 4. Remo Stars is jumping up a bit. They have moved away from the 20th. They are now in the 18th position with 36 points. Wiki Tories as well, 36 points to the 17th. While Kwara United, they are Fonja guys. Yes, they have 33 points. While Kun Kaliba, the newcomers, it looks as if they are still newcomer. When you're a newcomer in a school and you did not do well, you might not be promoted. That's what is happening to Kun Khalifa. They have not understand the rudiments, and they have not understand the way the big boys in the league, when you promote you to a new class, and it looks as if you don't know what is going on, you might be sent back to your previous class. They have 33 points there. And also let's talk about the WFL. Those are the dummy people. Let's talk about what happened to our team. Danak, they lost by a lone goal. Yes, to Nasarawa Amazon. And also talking about Adamawa Queens. They defeated Ekiti Queens by 2-1. And also we have Peseta played a 1-1 draw with Ibom Angels. They also have a game tomorrow. That's talking about Pay Centers. And also, if we look at it, there's only 7 match days remaining. Yes, in the league as well. And also see that we can also put it there that also are you them Queens? Yes, they've climbed out of the relegation zone as well. After appointing a new coach Andana in one area. They defeated Osun Babes by 3-0 in Aba. And also the NNL too, we are also looking at it that from the NNL as well, Accra United defeated Sporting by lone goals, Thomas, 3-1. And we'll be seeing games that we play tomorrow. And that's talking about First Bank will be welcoming Solution. Inter Lagos against Amuni against Atlant, while Adamawa United against Gombe, Basira against ABS, CTFC Abuja against Sokoto, Crown FC, this is going to be a Southwestern derby there. Crown FC against Beyond Limit, while Doma United against Mighty Jets, Edel against Abia Comet, Ekiti United, the best club in Nigeria, against Abakaliki at Goswell Akpabio Stadium, and we'll be hosting Goswell Akpabio FC against Aqua United. And that's just where Jigawa against that, Oshun against Thomas, and Sporting Lagos against Calabar Rovers. Yes, 2 days from now, that will be on Wednesday. Sunshine Stars against Smart City also. While we leave that, let's talk about Toby Amuso. Toby Amuso is in the news, and also look at the way she has started a new season. Yes, finishing with a silver in a 200-meter race there. She made a good start. This is her first race in the 2026 campaign, finishing second there in Jamaica. And this time, Maren, they already said that this is going to propel her. She finished with a 20. Yeah, so she finished with a 23.25 seconds. And this already looks as if when Toby resumes in July, yes, in Oregon there, where she competes for the 100-meter hurdles, we were expecting something big ago, what Toby was able to put through, and now we are looking at it and maybe likely Toby again might put Nigeria in the news by setting another where she set the record the last time. Now, while we talk about this, I also had cricket because I know the T20 series is ongoing right now in Lagos, and where Nigeria, the green yellow, or the yellow green, any way you call it, they are also boxing, yes, in the glory of what is going on, yes, in a tournament. Okay, let's talk about the green yellows, and also let me add it there that they are really doing well. They outclassed Ghana by 136 runs. I'm talking about the Nigerian side. Don't forget, under the leadership of Mr. Uyi Akpata, yes, it has been going well. Yes, it has been going well when it comes to cricket in Nigeria. And if you look at the way it is, look at how we've been able to put everything into space. Nigeria have been trying to do a lot of things, especially with the way South Africa joined this tournament this year. We've been doing a lot of things this year to see how we can keep setting the pace over and over again. While I'm still be expecting Akan to join me this evening to share briefly about what is going on in cricket, we might just leave that and talk about. Okay, we have a caller. Okay, yes, let's take the call. Yes, hello, good evening and welcome to the Sports Radio. Yes, hello, good evening and welcome to the Sports Radio show. Yes, hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Yes, your name and where you're calling from. Oh, sorry. You can get to call us again. The phone line is open. It's 07000 917 917 is 07000 917 917. You might want to talk about us now. We are open for you. Just share your thoughts. We already stated that we are going to go on a 21 days fasting for Arsenal. We keep praying for them so that nearly almost close to finishing, everything doesn't end in a bad state. Okay, let's talk about Eric Charles in the news, and he's talking about the fact that yes, the former media officer, yes, of the Super Eagles, that's talking about Toyin Bitoye. He has said that it is very, very important for the Super Eagles, for the LFF, to make adequate plans to renew the contract of Eric Charles. That is so certain, and it looks as if Eric Charles is going to win the AFCON. Don't forget, the last time Nigeria won the AFCON was in 2013. The last time we were close was in 2025. So, like now, he's saying that, look what, guys, Eric Charles looks as somebody like the man of the people, and he looks like the David that can take us away from the hands of the Philistines. Okay. Anyways, that is just the way it is. But let's put that before we go for the commercial break. For Sam, Eric Chell, the renewal of contract. They are saying the Super Eagles, the NFF needs to do something as soon as possible.
To renew his contract. I mean, I won't be too long. I mean, given his campaign in the recent AFCON, he did okay, but to not win, the continental prize of AFCON, for a tournament that you haven't won for the last 11, 12 years is not really a great showing. In fact, it reminded me that the last time we spoke on this, I think he was asking for maybe more than double of his current contract, which me and you were talking about as well. But now thinking about it, I don't know maybe if the figures quite match up with his recent performance. Because if you made the final, which would have been great, but to win it would have been better. So it doesn't really correlate with what he's asking for.
Okay, we'll be back. We need to take this commercial break right now. Let me also put it to you that Ekiti Queens, they are back to the Oluyemi Kayode Stadium. That is it. But we'll be back after this time out.
We're bringing that 1.7. Your station, your story.
Nigeria, a nation of many languages and many tribes. We will stand together, live together, and grow together. United we stand, united we thrive. This message is brought to you by Women Radio WFM 91.7 FM.
HB 1349 ní nọ́mbà ìwé òfin ilé aṣòfin 1349. HB 1349 ó wà fún àwọn ipò tí a fi pamọ́ sílẹ̀ fún àwọn obìnrin ní ilé aṣòfin àgbà, ilé aṣòfin aṣojú àti àwọn ilé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀. Tí o bá fọwọ́ sí HB 1349, ìjọba wa yóò dára sí i. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a panupọ̀ kí a sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ilé aṣòfin wa kí wọ́n dìbò fún HB 1349 fún Nàìjíríà tó dára. Tí o bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ Nàìjíríà, ṣe àtìlẹ́yìn fún HB 1349 kí o fi ìfilọ̀ yìí ránṣẹ́ sí ẹlòmíràn. Ìkéde yìí wá láti Women Radio 91.7.
Oh, see, package. This is what I call full house.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Who's talking about you? I'm talking about this Peak Yogurt Drink Full House Pack in your hand.
The Peak Yogurt Drink 1 liter Full House Pack with more refreshment contains fresh cow milk. Share and enjoy full house goodness filled with essential vitamins and minerals. Peak. Reach for your peak.
Babe, this your business has really grown.
I did try, my friend, but I need better equipment to expand well.
Then you should apply for MTN Yellowpreneur Initiative.
What will I gain?
4 weeks business training, mentorship, and even equipment loans up to 5 million naira.
MTN is making positive impact in the lives of bold women, nurturing, empowering, and supporting those of them in business. Apply now at mtn.ng/yellowpreneur. Applications close April 20th, 2026.
Are you looking for a place to advertise your business at affordable rates or a hall to host all your corporate events and conferences? Then don't look any further for all your advert placements, live interviews, announcements, religious programs, event bookings, and lots more. Give your business the boost and reach your target audience at an affordable rate here on Women Radio 91.7. What are you waiting for? Hurry now. Call the numbers 0905 555 8998, 0806 009 2137, or 0816 060-5673, or email us at sales@wfm917.
ayé ìgbádùn tó fẹ́ jẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bó ṣe ń ná owó rẹ̀. Ètò tuntun tó ń bọ̀ lórí Women Radio 91.7 yóò kọ́ ọ bí a ṣe ń náwó, bí a ṣe ń tọ́jú owó àti bí o ṣe lè ní owó tó pọ̀ jaburata. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, Amọ́nì yóò kọ́ ọ ní ètò ìṣúná bí o ṣe lè lo owó rẹ̀ lọ́nà tó tọ́ àti lọ́nà tó yẹ. Lórí Amọ́nì, kò sáyè ìsápamọ́ lórí kó o yáwó, kò sáyè ọ̀nkú bí o tí ì jẹun bẹ̀ yẹn. A ó kọ́ ọ bí o ṣe ń náwó, bí o ṣe ń tọ́jú owó àti bí o ṣe lè dá wà láàyè ara rẹ̀. Pàdé wa lórí Women Radio 91.7 ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Tuesday láago 3:00 ọ̀sán. Women Radio 91.7 ohùn fún obìnrin. Amọ́nì, gbogbo obìnrin ní láti gbọ́.
Are you a business owner, freelancer, or salary earner in Lagos State? Taxes are not just bills to pay. Taxes are investments to develop your Lagos and your future. Women Radio, WFM 91.7, in partnership with Lagos Internal Revenue Service, LIRS, bring you Tax Radio every Wednesday at 5 p.m. and every Friday at 6:05 p.m. with tax experts on your tax rights and tax obligations in Lagos. Tax Radio with LIRS on Women Radio, WFM 91.7, Wednesdays at 5 p.m. and Fridays at 6:05 p.m. Empower yourself with your tax rights and obligations in Lagos.
Radio 91.7, amplifying women's voices every hour, every day.
Okay, welcome back to the Sports Radio Show. Yes, don't forget, this is your favorite frequency, WFM Women Radio 91.7. I still remain on Oluwaferomi Omoni. You have Samuel in the studio with me, I have Peace. And Dami also, all of them, it's so bad because all their clubs really suffered loss. And you'll be supporting club in London and they'll be... It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, let's start with Nigerian players in Europe. And let me start with Ademola Lookman. Lookman is in the news. He scored for Atletico Madrid. Unfortunately, his opener, he scored the opening goal for Atletico Madrid, but that wasn't enough because Real Madrid sent them packing away from the Santiago Bernabeu. Then they 3-0 in the Madrid derby. There, La Liga, although with all the win too, Madrid now still second, and nothing is really happening right now for them. Barcelona tops the table, 73 points. Madrid also has 69 points there. And also we have Villarreal with 58 points. Atletico Madrid with 57 points. Yes, and also what happened to Barcelona? Yes, in the Spanish La Liga. Yes, they were able to win. They were able to squeeze out a lone goal win over Rayo Vallecano. There, while Juventus played a 1-1 draw with Sassuolo. Milan defeated Torino by 3-2, while Napoli also defeated Cagliari. If you look at the table, Inter tops the table with 69 points, and also we have the bottom three: Lecce, Verona, and Pizza. And also talking about the Rashida Tajibade also, who was also on target, yes, for our club, Paris Saint-Germain ladies. And that we're talking about Nigerian players in Europe. That's another thing. Najibade came back, or when Atu was on target, while Nadozie too shines for our club, Brighton, yes, over the weekend. Okay, I think time is going to permit me to say some things that is ongoing right now. Okay, let's move to the EPL. Talking about Aston Villa. Yes, Aston Villa defeated West Ham by 2-0. And I will not forget, yes, talking about our boy in Forest, Olaino, and also Taiwo Awoniyi, who scored the third goal, as Tottenham were condemned in their stadium by 3-0. The Forest came and they encroached the Saints by 3-0 there. Olaino was instrumental, while Taiwo Awoniyi also scored, yes, for the City Boys. And also, let me put it there now, Sunderland, yes, defeated Newcastle by 2-1, while Leeds and Brentford played a barren draw. And also, we also have it that Fulham, Yes, Fulham against Burnley. It ended 3-1. Yeah, Fulham against Burnley, 3-1 there in that game. And also we have Manchester United, they're 2-2. Brighton, they Brighton every area, defeating Liverpool by 2-1. And if you look at the table right now, Arsenal still tops the table. Yeah, Man City is second. Arsenal 70 points. Man City 61 points. Manchester United top 55 points. Aston Villa 54 points. Hey, where's Chelsea? Where's Chelsea? Oh, okay, Chelsea. Hey, Beto. Oh, sorry. Yes, Everton defeated Chelsea by 3-0. That was what even happened, though. Huh? The fear of Everton is the beginning of wisdom. Okay, so what really happened was that it was the battle of the blues. So one blue is fake, one blue is original. So Everton is I now understand. That way I didn't mean to say anything. No, it just came like that. Yeah. I just understand.
Jeremiah, you are really pushing it. You are pushing your luck. You're pushing it.
But you know Everton, they call them the blues too. Actually, before they change to Toffees. But the thing is that when the lie has been for a very long time.
Sam, you can't blame him. It's been a while that he has experienced this side of Manchester United having a good run. So you can't blame him. It's not his fault.
You see the way I was praising Manchester City, I will praise Liverpool too if they do well. I will praise Arsenal. Yeah, that's just me. And for everybody and for nobody. You guys do well now. You've not won any game for the past 4 games consecutively. That's since you're breaking record of 1993. Just do well. But Dami, let me ask you, what's even the problem with us, with Liverpool, with Chelsea? Can you talk to us? Can you tell us? Have you been able to discover the screen passes, the gaps affecting your club?
Jeremiah, I will be here for Manchester United dance for. I will be here. I will not go anywhere.
Okay, thank you, Dami, for speaking to us. We really appreciate. So you mean that you've not been able to discover the problem? Are you saying that this thing is going to persist? Okay. And let's take it like that. Let's take it. We are the world best. Yeah. World best. We're the top condo. World best is on. The phone line is open. It's 07,000 917 917 07,000 917 World best. We're the top king. You know what? World best. Our best. Leave them. Everton is there. Everton just needs 2 points to equal with Chelsea. And Chelsea can lose their next game. Okay. Fulham 44 points. Brighton 10th position with 43 points. We have the bottom 3: West Ham, Burnley, and Wolves. Now, guys, something really happened yesterday. If you see the game, Tottenham against Forest, West Ham against Aston Villa. If West Ham had won the game against Aston Villa, Tottenham would presently be in the 18th position. And some people are saying that it's likely that Tottenham, after the game, before the end of the game, the fans were walking out of the stadium. And now the question is about what is the redemptive work that Ugo Tudo had come to do with Tottenham? Because I don't understand. Sam, what do you think? You came to save a club. Instead for you to save the club, you are even sinking them.
Igor Tudor prior to coming to Tottenham had a record of saving teams from positions like this. Yeah, laughing at me. Okay. He had a record of saving teams in similar positions like this. But honestly, I don't know what's going on with Tottenham. Tottenham it's not my club. But to see them from the moment he was hired up until now, I think they haven't won in like 9 or 10 games.
Yeah.
They haven't won in 9 or 10 games. And it's really bad. I was even doing the calculations because West Ham and Nottingham Forest are in maybe 1 or 2 positions in front or behind of each other. So I was seeing that if West Ham were to win their next upcoming Premier League game and Tottenham were to lose or draw, then Tottenham can be in the relegation zone. And I'm just thinking to myself, can it be that next season Spurs as a big London team, as they claim to be, playing in the second division.
But they are big London team. Have you won Europa before? Has Arsenal won Europa before? They are big club.
We are not talking about that. We're not talking about. We're talking about Tottenham. We're talking about how they can.
At one point in the EPL, Tottenham sold the highest valued player, Gareth Bale. They are big club.
If they are such a big club, why Tottenham as a big club why are they fighting relegation like this?
It happens.
They shouldn't be fighting relegation like this.
Don't worry.
But that's their own.
Don't worry. The thing that is happening to Arsenal. I'm coming, please. The thing that is happening to Arsenal is this thing. They say tough times don't last. Tough people do. So what's going on with Arsenal is tough time, and what's going on with Tottenham, is tough times. Okay, but I trust them to be tough people. They will survive it. And if they don't survive it, there's another adage that is also particular to their problem, peculiar, is what they say: either you go hard or you go home. So if they cannot go harder, they can go home to championship. That's all.
That's their own. But it will be very funny if that was to be the case. It will be very funny.
Okay, peace. Okay, you were saying something. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just trying to just counterbalance you when you mentioned Tottenham and the fact that tough time and everything, they're in relegation pass because they're a big club. And I mentioned that you can understand and relate because we were also in a similar position last season, Man United. To understand where it's coming from. Because
can you hear that? Why did I allow you to handle the mic? Please don't even. See, I told you for me. So you've been against me all this while.
Friends. The way this, she's spitting logic.
Don't worry, I have another one for you. It's plenty. You were saying that Ugotudo has the record of always saving clubs. I said that EPL is not your mate. That was that one club in London to go and hire one club coach from Spain that's going to save them in their trophy loss. Eventually, we knew what happened to them. I'm not mentioning.
It's not over until it's over. We still have 3 more trophies to win, so calm down.
There's a proverb. There's a proverb they usually say.
They say that because let me just give me a minute, yeah. Because even let's not lie and let's not pretend that even winning the Carabao Cup and Arsenal not winning the Premier League or the Champions League or any other major trophy would actually keep Arteta in the job. So the Carabao Cup, of course, they'll be happy with that result. Let's say Arsenal wins just the Carabao Cup, and we're not going to be happy because that's not the main target. We cannot wait for 6 years and just deliver the Carabao Cup and we won't be happy. So of course, it's a big, it's a big. I'm not trying to motivate myself. It's just the reality. I would not be happy if Arsenal just wins the Carabao Cup and then loses other trophy. So there's still a whole lot of games to be played. Let the banter rest. If we now box,
okay, we have a caller. Hello.
It is not the end of the world.
Please, let's take this call. Hello. Hello, your name and where you're calling from?
Hello.
Yes, hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, yes, can you hear us? We can hear you. Hello. Why network is breaking? It's 07917 You can still call in. Let's get your reaction. Okay, wait. Please, there's something I wanted to say. And I pray I did not forget. Is the fact that there's this proverb they used to say that you put one leg inside the river, crocodile is already dragging it. By the time you put 2 legs, it's just one that you compete or you've lost that one. How gives the assurance that you're going to win the remaining 3? Nothing.
There is no assurance. I'm just saying that if people want to wait till the end of the season.
21 days fasting. You are not going to eat food. Water, fruit, and
are they not going to collect their wages? I don't know. Why would I fast?
You fast will be doing that for them, and you will not be singing this song to follow it. Give me assurance, assurance. Give me assurance.
It's not that deep actually.
Because right there, you guys don't have any assurance. No insurance.
No insurance, because it's a game of football. Anybody can win or lose. But from this position, from this position that Arsenal are currently in, they should still be winning the Premier League. They should still be winning the Premier League. It is not guaranteed because they have to play for 21 points.
My fellow comrades, that there's not you're not winning anything. So let us talk. Damn it.
How can you say that?
You know, Chelsea is not winning anything.
Mark today on your calendar. If Arsenal, if it's just the Premier League alone that we end up winning,
win it.
This space will not contain the both of us. This space
I will close the door. You cannot come and I will be in my house.
I'll come and torment you anywhere. You be like, enter heaven, enter anywhere. I'll be there.
I love the days of Arsenal fans. It's so sweet.
I will abuse your WhatsApp.
Jeremiah,
I will abuse your WhatsApp.
I know your number. In fact, I will trace your house. I will trace you. I will locate you. I'll find you.
Can you imagine?
Don't worry.
Yes. You don't get trophy. Hide your face. I'm gonna hide my face.
This is your trophy, oh. Let's come and show us. Come and show us your own trophy.
2013. Manchester United won.
Over a decade now. I see
the only club in this London that will be almost close to the final and they will be losing. That means let us
a quick question. What was last time Manchester United, was in a title race? That was the last time. Remind us, please.
Oh, I remember during the days of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Jose Mourinho. That was if I remember vividly.
How many years ago was that?
And that was still like 7-8 years ago.
Nibo. Before you want to see.
Okay, Dami, let us talk, Jare. Don't mind these Arsenal people. They already know. That's why intentionally I'm so happy. You guys, just leave it. Dami, what's up? Let's talk about what do you think really went wrong? Was it the injury of Eze that caused that issue? Or it was another dogmatic style of Arteta, always doing Kubagidi, always doing Agidi and everything. You're just being straight, not bend, not flexible, and that. Damn it.
All right.
We have another caller. Damn it. Sorry, please. Okay, sorry, please. We have another caller. Okay. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yes, this is Obina on Lekki.
Okay, good evening, Obina. From where?
Lekki.
Okay. So, we'd like to get your reaction.
Yes.
What do you support, Obina?
Actually, I'm a Snap
fan. I can relate. I understand. I know. You're very calm.
But it seems you are getting it all wrong.
Okay.
I mean, what do we need it for? That's the question.
That's true.
For this year, the FA Cup, Premier League, and Champions League.
Oh, okay, it's treble. Oh, sorry, my bad. I was thinking it was quadruple. Oh, it's treble now. Okay, I'll take it.
We don't need the money for. We just use it to test one or two things. Check us out on Premier League and Champions League. So we take up to complete it. So they did it on the located actually right.
Okay. Even Obina, is this true? They said that rice is even sweeter than EFL Cup. Is that true? Arsenal fans, some of them said that rice is sweeter than EFL Cup. I just wanted to be okay. Obina has gone. Okay. Samuel and Peace will answer that, but let me take Dami. Dami, so you were saying?
Jeremiah, so I sometimes I want us to digress of the banter way and everything. So that's what I want to do right now. And I want to be realistic and logical as possible. I just feel like sometimes managers tend to overthink. And I feel like when a player is used to playing the FA Cup and you feel like he has been playing it, so let him play the finals. I think that's one of it. Sometimes we have to make the brutal decision. And that decision is about David Raya and Kepa. One of the differences yesterday, you can see the triple save from Trafford yesterday. Trafford, the goalkeeper for Manchester City. Let's not even forget the fact that Arsenal were not the best yesterday. You could see in their build-up play, they did not give their best performance. But then going into that time, everybody were at the back of Arsenal. Why? Because Manchester City has had a bad run, the double elimination, the loss against Real Madrid, the double draws in the EPL. So Arsenal were more or less like the odd favorites to win the Carabao. But then it is what it is. Nico O'Reilly was on his best. Manchester City, had a very structured game plan. And you could see it in the way they blocked the midfield. They did not allow that progression of passes that Arsenal could use from the back to build up to the front. And you can see how dull Arsenal were on the wings. And I think one of the problems that is happening to Arsenal right now, they are having the same issue that Manchester United had with Rashford. A British boy quickly breaks out. You reward him with a big package. He shines for like 3 to 4 seasons, and you feel like he's the best thing to arrive. We have not seen.
You think that is happening to Saka right now?
Yes, we have not seen the best of Saka for a while now. This is the same pattern with Rashford when he broke out onto the stage at Manchester United. So these are some of the things. Average players don't win you the league. Mediocre players don't win you the league. You have to be consistent and you have to bring that result no matter what. And these are the things. But I hope that this loss is going to give them the courage to continue to push in the EPL.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough time. I would have taken you on that, Saka. But I think that one of the problems with Saka is the injury thing. Injury is really rocking. And don't forget, we are in the World Cup season. No player wants to sacrifice their 2 legs for a club. They want to go to the World Cup. Saka is likely to go to the World Cup. And you saw what is going on with Merino. It doesn't look as if Merino is going to go to the World Cup, including Odegaard. So all of these players are playing with some sense. Because they know that World Cup is next 4 years. Within that 4 years, they can still win the league. But now, if they don't play now, that next 4 years, go and ask Osimhen. Osimhen is the one that will explain to you what it means by not going to. Trossard did not go to the World Cup. They will explain. But Sam, I want to talk about Gyökeres. For me, I think Gyökeres was missing in that game yesterday. Nathan Ake buried Gyökeres. He dug the ground and he buried him. He just cemented him, bam. And he kept him somewhere in his back pocket. He's not even in the front pocket. Back pocket. Guy, you don't exist. Get out of here. Or what do you think?
I mean, I'm speechless. I can't even get the words out of my mouth. But I don't think I even saw any bits of Gyökeres since kickoff, really, because like you said, Nathan Ake kept him, kept him quiet.
He was selling oranges in that game. He was just selling. Come and buy.
Yeah. So I mean, it was a difficult watch. It was difficult to watch Gyökeres like that. Not getting not being involved. But unlike Haaland, who was getting the ball, he almost had a chance against
Saliba. Hold plays and all those things. Gyökeres wasn't doing that. And that's serious. But please, if this injury thing persists, Eze hopefully should be back. But this injury thing persists. Don't you think 9 points is a little thing for Man City? 7 points is a little thing for Man City to overtake.
Technically, it's just 6 points in my books because 3 points there is not on the board. You don't want to rely on Man City winning or losing their game. Yeah. So
looking at what they've just done, winning the title might boost them to chase you.
Yeah, of course. And the look of confidence on the faces of those players, is something to also behold and remember. But at the same time, you just have to look at the fact that most of these players, the likes of Odegaard was not there yesterday, is a no creative athlete. Nobody's talking about Havertz. I mean, the attention that Gyökeres gets. Havertz had the opportunity to put Arsenal in front and did not take it. I mean, could have been a different game if he had scored that chance he got earlier in the game. So for me, I think it's still very early, and my prayer is just like for all of the players that are available for the international break to come back in one piece, and of course then after that we'll see what happens. But I think it's really going to be a really tough title race now. But I mean, On the brighter side, Chelsea will be facing Manchester City. Chelsea are looking for a way to get to Europe. So I mean that's a very big one after the international break.
Beg Dami and the Tech Bro coach. Is Dami and Tech and
if there's a team that is reliable in this life that can always give you something, it's Chelsea. Honestly, and they have to like that. I think Man City are away from home, and even when Chelsea are struggling, they always find it like they're like Man City's boogie team with Tottenham too. So they always, I think they have Man City's number regardless of whatever it is that is going on.
No problem. There's one thing that Tottenham fans said that for them to see Arsenal to win the league, they would rather go to relegation, and some are already adding 1+1.
I can buy them. Ghana must go. They don't mind. Like I can't wait for them to get out of the league.
Our time is next week. We will continue. By then we'll go for there will be international break, and I think this is the best time for Arsenal to reflect and to check through their books of our going. That'll be the size of the program this evening. Thank you so much, guys, for joining this evening. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for our caller, Obina, and other people that try to call in. We really appreciate it. Thank you, and God bless you. God bless WFM. God bless me. God bless you guys. God bless Nigeria. I will be back again next week in one bit. Stay tuned. Bye-bye. I love you all.